Hey everyone, it's Jen from You So Much. Oh my gosh, I know I'm starting 15 minutes late, but y'all, I thought it was rolling and I just went through my 3 celebrations and then looked at the screen to stop the broadcast and realized I had never started it. I thought I had, but my computer's being kind of sticky today. So anyway, for those of you who happened to stop by at 9 o'clock, I apologize because I thought I was on air, but it wasn't. So, let's just get rolling. I'll just repeat myself and I'll celebrate those things that I'm celebrating today extra and create a little extra fun things to celebrate in my day. So I think it probably worked out great. The only thing is I haven't had my coffee yet this morning and I was looking forward to getting that when I was done. So I'm delayed a little bit in getting that coffee. I had considered actually running downstairs and getting it before starting the second broadcast, but I'm like, I'm already late. I want to get going on this thing. So anyway, I hope you are enjoying your Friday and celebrating things today too. And thank you for joining me, whether you're joining me now live or whether you join me later on the replay. I hope that you in spirit are celebrating 3 things today too, and highly recommend that you do that with a little chocolate or whatever pleasure it is that you love to have in your day. So today, let's just start it off with my chocolate for breakfast. My favorite chocolatier is Missionary Chocolates. Melissa, the owner, is here in Portland, and these chocolates are to die for. They're my favorite. They're so dang good. I just can't recommend it enough. If you're here in Portland, or even if you're not, you can order it online, and they're just amazing. So she actually started the company because her mom is allergic to dairy, and so she decided to create this chocolate for her. And then her mom got really sick, and so one of the things that she decided as kind of a tribute to her mom was to and the other thing is, by the way, Melissa is a naturopath. And so she has obviously this naturopath background and wanted to care for her mom in all kinds of ways, and this was one of the ways that she was able to do that. And so to tribute to her mom, she decided she would create this into a company rather than just making chocolates for her mom, and then use a part of the proceeds to fund a naturopathic hospital here in the Portland area. So it is so good. Like I said, it's vegan, but I don't care because I am not vegan. I just like it because it's like literally my favorite chocolate. It's the best. It doesn't matter that it's vegan. And that might sound weird to some people, and maybe people have hesitated even trying it because they're like, oh, vegan chocolate, that doesn't sound very good. It is the best chocolate I've ever had, ever. And I love all kinds of chocolate. It doesn't matter to me if it's got dairy in it or not, or sugar in it or not. I like all the chocolates, all of them. So, and this is by far my favorite. And this box right here is a 2-piece. They're these huge pieces, these huge truffles that she makes. She makes all truffles. And this one is my favorite. It's a lemon. And she also makes sea salt one that was really good. And my favorite one is a passion fruit one. So good, but it's a seasonal one that she only makes like in the spring and summer. So, and she usually brings that one out to her farmers markets. That's how she started her business, actually, is originally just at farmers markets. And she would sample out the goodies, and you had to like figure out which farmers market she was at if you wanted to Missionary Chocolate. And then she finally opened up her own storefront where she makes the chocolates, and then now she also sells them out of the Whole Foods and New Seasons here, which is awesome because it's super convenient for me if I don't happen to be going by her location. So if you're here in Portland, highly recommend you try it. And if you're not here in Portland, order online. I promise you it's worth the shipping to get it to wherever you're at, and I'll put the link in the description below. All right, so let's get to celebrating. Let's celebrate on Friday. So the first thing I am celebrating today is I am celebrating iMovie, which I totally love. It's an amazing application. I know I've heard other people aren't as big of a fan of iMovie. I think one of the reasons why maybe is because it does have some limitations on using the fonts. They kind of are, you can't be as flexible with how you're using them and what you can use. And I have found a get around with that, and that is by using Photoshop or Canva, which I absolutely love. Canva is an amazing online kind of like design software that's super easy to use. And they even have like a template that is the size of a video screen for YouTube. So it's really easy for you to figure out where you want your words or graphics or whatever on the screen. And then you can just, drag that design into the movie editing software. And it's super easy and simple. And it gives you way more flexibility on how you want your graphics and overlays to look. So, and I find iMovie super simple and easy to use. So highly recommend iMovie for those of you who have Mac. And I'm super grateful I get to use that for my YouTube channel. Gosh, you can tell I need my coffee. So anyway, and of course I'm going to be editing a video today for my YouTube channel, but also editing a video for my dance group, The Soul. As I've mentioned, we're doing a performance next week. And so a couple of us are doing a couple of videos to give us a little bit of break in between, the dances, which is awesome and highly needed so we can change our costumes. And so, so anyway, one of the videos that I'm doing today is actually a video on Madonna, who we aren't really doing a dance to Madonna, and which was kind of crazy after all the female icons to choose from. There's just so many, and she just didn't make the cut. So we were trying to pick, female icons from throughout the decades, and she's obviously amazing. And so we couldn't, not include her. And so that's how we're including her, is through this video that I'm creating. And one of the things I'm going to be using is her speech from the Billboard Awards. I don't know if you had a chance to see it. Just late last year, she won a Female Artist of the Year or something, like that honored her with a female artist award, and her speech was absolutely fantastic. Highly recommend you watch it. I'll put the link in the description below for that too, and you can all take a peek at that. It's so good, so worth watching. I think it's like a 10-minute speech, but it's so good. But if you're coming to my show, you don't have to watch it. You can just come and see the video that I created instead. But you might want to watch both, because I'm probably not going to put the whole thing in there, but it's so good. Really, 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 really awesome speech. And so I'm really excited we get to include Madonna in our show. The third thing I am celebrating is, actually, that was the first, right? I'm just getting lost because I've already gone through all this. Wait, oh, someone's here. Yay, yay, yay. I just got to say hi. So I see someone in the box. Oh, Jay Rise. Hey, Jason. Thank you for joining me. I'm so excited. You probably didn't hear me saying I started late because I thought I was recording live at 9, and I started late. So anywho, so I'm repeating myself and then forgetting what I've already said, because I'm going to say it all again. So the second thing I'm celebrating today is I'm celebrating my networking groups that I belong to. I belong to a couple of them that are all ladies. So it's like, this is like the week to celebrate women, right? And one of them is called Chicks Connect, and the other one is called Women with Brilliance. And I really enjoy both of them. And there's some wonderful women who are super supportive of each other and my business. And it's great to have people to chat with and collaborate with. And one of the things when I first started my business was I was sitting alone in my room or in a coffee shop and kind of going crazy, just like staring at my computer and not having anyone to talk to. I was really used to going into my radio station office and, gabbing away with friends, and I didn't have that anymore. And so, so this was my little way of being able to have that human connection. So I'm super celebrating you, all my fellow chicks and fellow women with brilliance. And today, the reason I'm bringing it up is today I'm having lunch with some of the people at Women with Brilliance, because I'm on the executive team to help plan what we're doing this year in 2017. So I'm excited because the founder, Nina, is making some fun changes, and she's super ambitious, and I love that she's got such big visions for the group. So I'm really proud to be a part of that executive team. So I'm celebrating you, Women with Brilliance and chicks. And the third thing I am celebrating today is the weather goddess. Definitely a goddess, because she was so nice to wait until this morning to give us freezing rain. We had a forecast of freezing rain today and yesterday, and so we were tentatively going to maybe cancel our rehearsal last night with The Soul. And last night was going to be a full dress rehearsal, and we're getting close to the show. It's only a week away, and we really couldn't afford to, wait to practice. Like, we need every single practice to get it just right, right? And so we were like, we're going to have to be really bummed if we're going to have to cancel. And luckily, no weather came last night. And so I went to bed thinking, yeah, I had practice, did the full run through with our costumes, and went to bed thinking, I guess that was a wrong weather report. And then I woke up and it was freezing rain all over the place. So clearly our weather goddess is indeed a goddess, and was nice enough to wait until this morning so that we could do our dress rehearsal last night. So thank you, weather goddess. I'm celebrating you today for bringing the freezing rain this morning instead of yesterday. All right, let's see if anyone else has anything else that they're celebrating today in the chat box. J-Raz saying, I look pretty, thank you. And he's celebrating beauty. Well, that is a really sweet thing to say, Jason. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate all of you who might be watching this later and celebrating with me later. One of the things that I highly encourage you to do, even if you don't want to celebrate with chocolate, because maybe you don't like chocolate, or maybe it's just, you know, not your thing, whatever, you're crazy if that's the case, but one of the things that I always encourage people to do is to find all kinds of ways to celebrate too, not just things to celebrate. So think about all the things that you love to do and celebrate and reward yourself for all the awesome things, stuff that you're doing in your life, right? That's going right in your life. And maybe it's just a hot cup of tea, or maybe it's a warm bath. You can see a theme here. I like warm water. Or maybe it's like dancing around your living room. I mean, it doesn't have to be chocolate. That's just my thing, but I highly encourage you to have something fun in your life that you're celebrating, and a way to celebrate it, with something that you really enjoy. Let's see. I think I'm seeing more chatter in the box here. Let's see. Jason's asking if we tag these videos, and okay, I will get back to you, Jason. And I do tag the videos with celebration, and I really don't know if anyone else does any celebration videos. I have no idea. It's something to kind of research. I think that's a good idea, because I think it'd be fun to do a collab maybe with somebody else. I mean, I've got 28 days here to celebrate. Maybe also some fun celebration or collabs with people that love chocolate too. So maybe there's a couple potential fun episodes coming up. And speaking of, on the weekends, so that starts tomorrow, I decided that I'm gonna do something a little fun, a little different, because I'm gonna have a little more time. I'm going to do some kind of a chocolate recipe breakfast, y'all. So I'll make something super yummy, and you can be jealous of me while I'm chomping away on screen. But I will share the recipe with you so that you can make it too, and you can see how awesome chocolate can be for breakfast. So for those of you naysayers and maybe skeptical peeps out there who are like, chocolate for breakfast, that's crazy, you might just be trying with me and enjoying that experience too. All right, thanks you guys again. I really encourage you to go celebrate today. Thanks for watching, for joining, and I hope to see you tomorrow with my yummy chocolate recipe. Talk to you soon, and thanks, Jason. See ya.